Where the devil daggers at? Hello, super friends! I'm trying something new. Do you like it? I don't know why it took me 3 months to think of Super Magical Fun Time and Super Friends, but hey, here we are. We've all made mistakes. I was going to attempt to try to give you a little bit of a backstory on what video games mean to me, where I started and whatnot. It's going to be a little crazy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to accomplish it because I've now played a couple minutes of this particular game, and it is intense. It's crazy. Alright, you gotta see it. For real though. So, as the establishing shot, I have, you know what? Let's just get into it. Let me just try to do this. Okay. Oh, the dagger's a different color now. I got to a certain point. I guess that means it's just gonna mess with me even harder now. So, again, this is just sort of an arena-style shooter. It doesn't really have a story. I'm just trying to survive against the bad guys for as long as I can. Whoa! If I don't take down those little columns, they will continue to make more little bad guys. And, whoa! Things just get exponentially harder. Woo! Nice. So, that's the premise of the game. Now, let's see if I can actually tell my story. So, my mom has, oh my goodness, I just about failed that quick. Whoa! My mom has pictures of me, playing Tetris while I was still in a diaper. I have a Game Boy that's literally the size of my torso, in the picture. Woo! And, I remember early on playing games like Final Fantasy Tactics, the Metroid games. Metroid 2, I believe, was the first Metroid game that I played, and I mean they've always been super important to me. There's so woo. I got caught. There's so many important things in my life that center around video games. It seems like a lot of connections I made with friends whenever I was younger was over things like played America's Army competitively for a little while, for example. There was that's jumping ahead a little bit. So let's step back again. Straight out of diapers. I remember my parents did not have a whole heck of a lot of money, so we didn't have a whole lot of situations to be frivolous with our dollars, and so you know you make what you got last and count. So I always loved RPGs earlier on. Damn. That's why Final Fantasy Tactics was really cool. I spent a lot of hours in that. I don't know if it was called Tactics on the Game Boy, but I just remember an old Final Fantasy game that I don't even know if I could read at this point. Just playing it for hours and hours and hours, and it was so much fun. But then past that, I remember playing computer games a lot pretty early on. I remember being really proud, telling my dad that after I was done with the computer, I figured out how to turn it off. And my dad's a very dry man, would explain to me that I did not actually turn the computer off. I just turned the monitor off. Oh God, Jesus. I don't recall exactly what I don't recall exactly what the game was that I used to play on my dad's computer, but it was sort of a tile-based dungeon crawling kind of game. It was a lot of fun. Again, I don't even think I could read whenever I was playing this game, but I had so much fun doing it. And then later, I got into Hexen and Heretic, and I remember actually getting in trouble with my mom because I showed a girl that I liked in like 2nd grade or something. I showed her Hexen and Heretic, which at this point was pretty violent. Not quite as violent as this kind of seems right this very second. Ah! But it was pretty gruesome. Jeez. Ugh. Past that, as I kind of like grew into more advanced games, I'd say Quake was probably one of the first games that I really sunk my teeth into. And I was good for a while, playing on not DSL, but on dial-up rather. I remember ping very specifically translated directly to how fast you could move. Get that out of here. Nice. Yeah. Quake was so much fun. Loved Quake. And then let's see. After Quake, what's a good step after Quake? I think after Quake we got into games like Unreal Tournament, which I think a lot of people remember quite fondly. Unreal Tournament. I remember it quite fondly. 2004 and the boss. Oh, I am very bad at this game. I'm sitting here talking about all the first-person shooter experience that I had, and I am just super bad at this. So, past all the shooters, we got Unreal Tournament. After Unreal Tournament, I started playing with friends in Unreal Tournament, like LAN parties and things like that with Unreal Tournament, and then got competitive with America's Army. That was a lot of fun. Always went head to head with the Counter-Strike guys regarding what I felt like was the lack of quality in Counter-Strike. Yeah. So that was a really cool time in my life, and that was immediately followed. Ooh. That was immediately followed by World of Warcraft. And I think a lot of people know a lot of stuff about World of Warcraft. Oh, shit. Oh, there's more than one thing on there now. Damn it! World of Warcraft was my last point that I was getting to. Holy shit. World of Warcraft is whenever things got a little crazy, actually. World of Warcraft is where Jesus, I don't even see what's going on over there with the spider skull thing. I can't last long enough to get there. Anyway. Best time is 68 seconds. Wow. Okay. So, World of Warcraft was next, and I believe that's where I ended up spending a lot of time with Pete, actually. I met Pete in high school, middle school, rather. So, we knew each other in person, but I think WoW is probably one of those situations where we actually did a little bit of bonding after we found out that we both played it. But yeah, World of Warcraft is where I met my wife. I have two kids that were both born on expansion days. Man, I am bad at this game. Amazingly bad at this game. Whoo! Wows. Alright. Let's give it a couple more minutes. Let's try this. 59 seconds. I seem to be hitting 60-ish seconds every time. So I met my wife on World of Warcraft in 2006, which was super awesome. And my 2 daughters were born. One of them the same day. No, actually both of them the same day as expansions for Cataclysm and Mists of Pandaria. So super cool correlation there. Let's see if I can get back into this. But since then, I've gotten into... Oh, I can jump! I don't know why I didn't even think it... Alright. Since then, I've gotten into a lot more tabletop games thanks to Joe and Ace of our D&D stream. Ace. Whoa! Because I knew Joe's wife through World of Warcraft, so that's how that happened. Get out of here! Get out of here! I hate the sound of that spider thing. Ugh! Hey, Swoopy Skull, that was my worst yet. So I met Joe's wife in World of Warcraft, and then made friends with Joe eventually, who introduced me to Ace, and I got into D&D. And over time, kind of crossed some of those friendships over, and now we have the super magical crew. But video games in general, I think, are important to me because they're sort of they're sort of a transcendent kind of art form, right? You can have there's loose definitions for what exactly makes a game. It could be like it could be some sort of an interactive book kind of experience, something like an RPG. In my opinion, is like a very I just killed myself. I just ran straight into that. It's like a very interactive book kind of experience in a lot of cases, to me. I just feel like there's so much potential to see some development of like a higher kind of art with video games. I'm getting exponentially worse at this as we go. There's just so much potential to positively influence people with video games, I think, and they catch a lot of flack for being violent, like Devil Daggers. But to me, they've provided, through my life, they've provided an avenue to express myself, to relieve stress, to experience storytelling in a very different kind of way, to make connections. I mean, me and my dad still kind of play games together. My dad used to spank my butt at Quake. He was super good at it. He doesn't play too many games anymore, which is a damn shame, in my opinion. Ah, God! Woo! Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Oh God, no! Oh. Whoo! I beat my old time by a second. Hey! Alright, that's enough of that. Oh, those things are so creepy. So, anyway, I feel like video games provide us a medium to tell stories, make connections, and if it weren't for video games, I wouldn't be able to keep a lot of my, I don't want to say I wouldn't be able to, but I wouldn't have had a conduit to be able to keep some of the friendships that I treasure so highly alive today. World of Warcraft and Warframe and PlanetSide 2 and you know, I'll say Roll20 and D&D are kind of a video game for me. I met my wife on a video game. Video games are my entire life. Without video games, there's a lot of connections I would have never made. And I'm in a good place because of video games. This is getting overwhelming on my screen right now. I'm gonna back out of that. But I think that's about all I can handle of this for tonight. This was intense. If you like it, you know what to do, so do it. And we'll see you next Super Magical Fun Time.
Oh God, oh God, oh God, no, I'm not paying attention. No! Oh my God! Oh no. Oh my God! Oh, why? Okay. Slow me down, please, please. Oh, mercy. Oh.